Good morning. Let's go ahead and do we're going to go a brief overview of the calculator because some people, this is the first time they've used this calculator, or it might have been a long time since you've used it. So I'm using the TI-83 Plus. You might have one slightly different, but I'm going to show you some functionality that will help you. So let me do this. Okay, to turn on the calculator, you just hit the on button. Okay, and then you'll see the little cursor up here. So let's take a tour of the calculator. So here's your keypad. And this right down here under the 3 is the negative sign, okay? Don't get that mixed up with the subtraction sign. All of these values right here are your plus, or your addition, your subtraction, your multiplication, and your division. This down here under the 3 is your negative sign. So you never want to use your subtraction button as a negative number. So if we keep going up here, in our class, we'll use the x squared sometimes. You might actually even use the square root. To get to the square root, on my calculator, you can see some of the small things are in yellow. To access those, I have to do second and then hit the button. So once I hit that second button, it tells me what I need to do to access that stuff. Let me clear on that. If I need to use the alphabet that you see, it's very light on mine, it's green. I'm going to hit the alpha button, and then it'll let me, like, I'm hitting the Y for 1. And if you saw, I hit 2 and it didn't come up as an alpha. So what you need to do if you want to do that, you hit Y, and then I'm going to do Z, okay? You always have to hit the alpha button to keep it in alpha mode, okay? So I'm going to clear that out. So another thing we'll be doing a lot in this class is we'll be going here to the stat button. So let's do this. Let's hit stat. So if you didn't see how I did that, I just hit the stat button, and let's hit enter, or I can hit 1 and it'll put me in the screen. You always want L1 to be the first thing that you see in this list. If it's not, I'm going to show you in a minute how to reset all the settings in your calculator. So I'm going to quickly just put in a data set. Let's do 1 and scroll down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I just put a data set in this list. As you saw, I went down, I didn't go across. Okay, I can put numerous data sets in this. I can go up to 6, but I'm not going to. For this class, you'll mainly just use L1 and L2. All right. So I've put my data in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I can go to stat again, and there's things I'm going to be doing in this class that I'll use a lot. If I go to let me show you something right fast. Okay, if you want to sort the data, say that it wasn't in the correct order, hit 2, and then I'm going to do, okay, so it says, all right, I want to sort A. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do second 1. And I'm going to close the parentheses. Because remember, all my data is in L1. And if I do sort A, L1, and hit enter, if I go back to stat and hit enter, it's going to show me my data is in order. So let me show you another thing I can do. Say I want to see the largest value first. I want to put them in value from largest to smallest. If I do sort list, I go down to 3 and I hit enter. And then I do second 2. Second 1, remember I want L1 because that's where my data is. And if I hit enter and I go back to my list, hit enter, and look, it reversed the order. So now 4 is first, 3, 2, and 1. Why does this help? When you're putting in lists of data and it tells you to do it from smallest to largest or largest to smallest, you can go in here, quickly put your data in, and it'll order it for you. This helps a lot with percentiles. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go back to stats. If I want to clear the list, all I have to do is 4 and enter, and it'll do that. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to clear my list. So I'm in edit. I'm going to go over to calculate. For this class, you will use number 1, number 2, and number 4 a lot. So I have separate videos for those, so you don't have to worry about it, but just know those are there. And I'll have different videos, okay? So then let's go back to stats. So another thing we'll use in this class is the distribution. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to do second, clear it. let's do this. Sometimes I can just do second on and it'll take me out of there. So another thing we're going to do is do second vars. Do you see that? Let me do that again if you didn't see that. Second vars. And we are going to use normal, CDF, inverse norm, and there are some things down here we'll use through the course. But these are where your distributions are. So I did second vars to show me my distributions, okay? And that's another thing we'll see a lot. Okay. If you have questions about the calculator, just let me know, but that's just a brief overview of how to use it. And thank you.